What's up, YouTube? This is Chris. Wanted to share some information with you guys about the glow plugs. I've got a 99 F250 with the 7.3 diesel. And when it comes down to the glow plugs, there's something I've learned about this. Is that most of you guys know you have a dummy light up on your dash. So you turn the key into the on position, that dummy light comes on. And a lot of times it don't even stay on very long. It don't even matter how cold it is, it'll go off. A lot of guys will try to start the truck, and if it's real cold, it won't start. So what they'll do is they'll turn the key off, they'll turn the key into the on position, and they'll wait for that light to go out, and they'll cycle their key multiple times to get the truck to start. A lot of guys don't understand is that when that dummy light goes off, your relay is still on, and your glow plugs are still cycled. The computer is pretty smart. It can take in to account the air temperature outside, the oil temperature of your engine, and it takes all that information and decides how long it wants that relay to stay on. So a way to keep track of it so that you're not trying to start it with that relay still on, which puts a lot of load, wear and tear on your battery, on your alternator, is that what I suggest is turn your key into the on position and go get yourself one of these cheap Harbor Freight voltage testers that just plugs into a cigarette lighter or a power port. Because what I've noticed is that I'll turn the key on and this will go from the green all the way down to red, maybe a faint yellow, and that's that drain from the glow plugs because they're on. Your dummy light will go off, but this will still be draining the batteries because the glow plugs are on. So when the glow plug relay kicks off, this you can hear it click, but you can also see this jump from a red or a faint yellow to like a faint green. And then I'll start the truck and I'll get instantaneous charging voltage from the alternator. What clued me into this problem was that not only did I have this, but I have the Edge tuner, and it'll give you like a low voltage warning. So the problem is if you turn that key forward and you see the dummy light go off, your relay's still on and glow plugs are still warming up. If you go to start it, say it's not that cold, and it'll start up, but I've noticed that you won't get any charging voltage until that relay kicks off because the glow plugs pull so much load, and now the engine's running and it's trying to, you know, run the computer and all the systems, that until that relay kicks off, you won't get any charging voltage, which means you're just running the engine straight off the batteries, and that'll put some wear and tear on your batteries, and not only wear and tear on your batteries, but your alternator, because your alternator is trying to charge the system, but it's got the load of the relay of the glow plugs on it, and that's going to wear it out a lot faster. So hopefully this helps people out. Just something I've noticed about this truck. Like I said, you can get these at Harbor Freight. They're very, very inexpensive. I've got 5 vehicles and I've got one on every single one of them, and all they do is just plug in. The cool thing about these two is that if you're driving down the road, say you're on a trip or whatever, and this thing has actually saved me once on my Blazer over here. I was on a camping trip with my wife, and we got about 10 miles from the campsite, stopped at a gas station, pulled out on the main road, and I looked down and I noticed that I had no charging voltage. Now if you weren't paying attention to your gauge, I wouldn't have noticed that my alternator had failed, and I was able to run down to the auto parts store on a weekend just with enough time to replace it in the parking lot and keep going on my trip. Something you gotta remember about these gauges is that they're not really true gauges. They give you a low and kind of like a normal range setting. 12 volts is still going to read you in the normal, so you could not even be charging your system. Your alternator could have failed, and this will still tell you that you're good. This thing does not lie. This thing is very, very, very sensitive, and it has helped me out a lot in the past. So hope this helps you guys out. So have a great one. Peace.